When I was asked to be an ambassador for the Million Woman March, I did some research on endometriosis and I realized that awareness is the biggest problem that you have. And through this march, awareness will be the focal point. Awareness will be the main benefit that will come from the march. And so I think that to be an ambassador for it is a wonderful opportunity. I do know someone who lives with endometriosis. Luckily for her, she was able to have it diagnosed early enough that it doesn't affect her day-to-day life too much. She's on medication and is able to handle it. However, I do know of others. I know of friends of my parents or friends of friends who have it, and it's an extremely difficult condition to live with, to the point where it's affecting their ability to reproduce. It affects their day-to-day lives. It causes them pain because they weren't able to diagnose it early enough. This is a condition that affects your quality of life. It affects your day-to-day life. And so to know from these women who are affected by it, for them to know that their community, the people who love them and people who don't even know them are behind them 100%. It can be a very comforting thing. It can make it easier to live with. As well as the fact that through this kind of awareness, through this kind of mass awareness, we can work together to perhaps find a cure for endometriosis. That's something that can be extremely comforting for those who suffer from it. I would say that this is a condition that can be potentially life-threatening. It can affect your day-to-day quality of life. It's something that can affect your future. It can affect whether or not you can have a family. And so I think that it's definitely something that we should all be concerned about. The Million Woman March is the first march of its kind. It's taking place in over 53 countries, which just shows the importance and the impact that endometriosis can have on people's lives. It's something that affects all of us, whether you have a daughter with it, a niece, a cousin. It's something that truly affects our quality of life. And so I believe that should we come together to do this march, and through that coming together, through the joining of minds, it can lead to funding, it can lead to research, it could even lead to a cure. And so I encourage you all to join in before the march happens, to sign up and bring along a friend, bring along a sister, bring along a cousin, and make sure that we all do something together as Jamaicans to help. My name is Gina Hargitay, Miss Jamaica World 2013 and Miss World Caribbean 2013. I am a proud ambassador for the Million Woman March, and I am now Endo aware.